everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This week's matchup featuring two teams who both came away with wins a week ago and know it should be a good battle today. It's the Oilers going up against the Chargers. With that, let's get you out to San Diego. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
America's finest city on about as fine a Sunday afternoon as you're ever going to see. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Houston Oilers and the San Diego Chargers. First carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And Charles, here's the offensive lineup.
Melvin Gordon, the exciting young runner out of Wisconsin. Well over 2,000 yards his last year with the Badgers. This is a guy who can catch it and run it.
Winding down on second down. They'll run with Gordon, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Josh Norman was not a first-round pick when he entered the NFL, but he always thought he should be. Never lacked for confidence, and now he plays at a Pro Bowl level.
Here we go now. Green. Hackenberg from the gun on 3rd. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Tackle made that time by Chris Baker.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Time running out here on the play clock. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Back down up, Philly. Here we go. Kill, turn up. Hurry up, here we go. Clifford.
A first down throw for Hackenberg. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And on this first. Get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
To throw, Hackenberg sets up the screen to Gordon. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yo, what's good?
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
I hope so.
This complete to Henry over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Finds a tight end in the middle of the field. Just a simple stick route. Decent gain. Doesn't
Damn.
get you a whole lot, but it's pretty reliable, isn't it?
And tough to defend.
Damn. The fuck happened, Chizo?
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Hackenberg again. This is going to the dump off. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought
I'm playing a nigga that won the Super Bowl in Raq.
Great impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Yeah, he beat TMS before, but TMS rebounded on him this season.
But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The play clock's running down. They'll run with a fullback, Gronkowski. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my play list, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal.
Good touchdown, Melvin Gordon. That's how you run that rock, baby.
Across the chalk. Touchdown, San Diego. Melvin Gordon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
That's the mindset now, huh? Damn. Damn, now my shit lagging again, dog. Fuck.
And that one carries out of the side of the end zone for a touchback, so that will come out now to the 25-yard line. They come out here in the eye.
Good block shot, baby. That's Jeremy Cash. He gets there. Good stop.
Well, not play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Yeah, that's good defense. We know what he wants. We know what he wants. Can't get that over here, Daddy-O.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it your defense.
Yeah, he's since being
This
hurt.
shit's
He
still
got
lagging.
rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Play fake. Cousins rolling to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And fourth down coming up.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Now on fourth down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. This is brought in at the 21. And now time is called.
I'm trying to get this trade off.
Down there on the field. We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this.
We in off season to get some? Where we at? Golly. What the hell is he doing?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second
Yo,
down.
what? Did they win?
Back now
Nah, they
begin the
lost.
second
Fuck.
quarter with Charles Davis.
Damn.
Second down, here's Hackenberg. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Nah,
getting 10 back as that
I need
sets
to
him up
listen
for
to
third
it.
down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Wow, D. Milliner got a dislocated elbow. How long is that injury?
Left to grab here on third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Third and short yardage. Hackenberg. He finds
Good catch, Corey Coleman. What are you talking about, man?
At the 39-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you.
Yeah, Melvin.
Because
Oh, no, that's Matt Jones. I take it.
Spot, and then connected there and picked up a first down. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Here we go now. Boom, landing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation That's almost a tendency breaker.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. First down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup. Good enough for a San Diego first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Second down following the run. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Hackenberg sets up the screen to Gordon.
Ooh, oh, wow. Yo, I trucked this nigga with Matt Jones. Then Matt Jones get hit and fumbles on the way to the end zone. Wow. That's that bullshit. Okay, I know he about to come out with some bullshit now, so we gotta play right.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Cousins now on 2nd down. On the catch, it's Crowder. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Throwing, Cousins.
Oh my gosh, damn.
He'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game
wow,
plan,
no pick.
You still have to
wow.
understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that. Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go.
What?
Bad for your team.
Yo, this game is straight booty. That's crazy. Wow.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Wow, Miles Jack just got injured. Are you fucking serious?
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Miles Jack just got injured, dog. Wow.
Oh, he's got a man wide.
Wow, and I just give up a touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston. Terrence Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open.
Dislocated hip. How long is that? Wow. Yeah.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. One man in the backfield is Gordon. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. So
he put too much stump on that.
Down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, Hackenberg. He's got his
good catch.
Williams. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They'll come out in the pistol. They run it here with Gordon. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Back there now, Philly. Here we go. Set. Blue. Leopard.
A 1st down throw for
Oh, he just baited the shit out of me. Fuck.
A great read, and it's picked off.
He just baited the shit out
Set
of me.
up shop at the 40-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he motions the wide receiver. Following the interception, Cousins. And that is
that should have been a pick.
16 seconds now on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Play fake. Cousins surveying the field. And that is intercepted.
Damn, he picked it out of bounds. Fuck.
No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Cousins. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5.
What?
A big play there just before
This nigga
halftime.
just caught a deep-ass bomb on max protect on cover 4? Are you serious?
On third and long like that, how does that happen? That they
Wow.
can get that far downfield and complete a pass?
That's
You gotta
crazy.
go up the
You
sticks,
playing that
understand
deep.
where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
So they get the field goal here at the end of the second quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Damn, man, he get the ball back, man. We gotta play deep.
Position here as he gets the Charles. Give me one. Jeez, Chuck. They cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated. Ready for the start of the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Houston. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Yeah, that's good defense, baby. That's how you blow up that play action.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Oh, no, we blew up a
That's a big
stretch.
drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
He finds his target.
Come on, man, and he gets that, dog. Come on.
About the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Shift together here from the D-line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And there's 6 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Damn. Oh, man. He just broke for a run. Jesus Christ, man. Fuck, yo.
Play there for Houston. 58 yards on the ground. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's trying to get into...
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kirk Cousins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Wait, he's about to score what? What's the score?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripted 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Play fake. Hackenberg. He's going to wind up and air it out. And a hit jarred.
He dropped that? Oh, my gosh. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go.
Hackenberg from the gun on 3rd. Going underneath for Gordon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Gordon on 1st down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Antoine Blake, the corner, in on the stop.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Hackenberg on 2nd down.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, this game is over.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Here we go now. All right, now, look at 56. Look at what's in that Barney. Barney. All right, here we go now.
They come out here in the eye. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. This is Gordon as they go to him again. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Fresh set of downs here.
Here we go now. All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
First down, Hackenberg. Eluding the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Bill Gordon there. And it's 2nd down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. A good pickup there at 22. And now a first down following that long gain. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
It's a pickup of 21. And that'll be good for a San Diego first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Who are you playing?
Now Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
What's the score?
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. Williams, the man in motion left. Hackenberg now. And he takes a shot
wide open, dog.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
3rd and goal. Hackenberg.
And I thought picking that zone. Oh my gosh.
Great read, and it's picked off.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here's Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this.
I see an extra DB on the field now for San Diego.
Yeah, indeed. Cousins to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is taken at about the 14. He won't go down. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now San Diego getting set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
He couldn't quite.
And now he's dropping balls.
Ball pops out, incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again, Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 23 yards on the play. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
One of the toughest things about the defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it.
Damn, this nigga is picking the shit out of me, dog. Fuck.
Wait, does bench work or does bench switch work?
At the 47-yard line,
damn.
Territory. And now
bench or bench switch work?
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Yeah, this one's over.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Yeah.
A great effort there. His 11th touchdown
30-7.
And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
I fucked up. I just started throwing picks and it just didn't get right.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
8 yards to go here on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. 2nd down, Hackenberg.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this nigga's all out of whack.
Let's see if the defense tries any pressure here on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Hackenberg. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. 3rd down, he tried to stay
I don't see the flood right on there.
He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because
shotgun
you know
trips
half
open.
of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half works.
I got the wrong one, huh?
Half that was in question.
That trips tight end.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Hackenberg on 4th.
Another pick. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm ass right now.
Out comes Houston. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws out. They're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest lead. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Kelly shreds the 10.
Damn.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And the cutback.
Damn.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the...
And I can't find
it's
it,
not
bro.
scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune?
No.
I think the fat lady's humming.
No,
She's doing more than humming. She's
Yeah,
popping
that's
out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And now San Diego getting set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's Hackenberg. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. And he'll get it up the middle.
Jesus Christ.
Backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Hackenberg. And it's complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect.
Jesus Christ.
Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go.
On play action, it's Hackenberg. Coleman has it on the right side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
All right, here we go. Green. Here we go.
3rd and short yardage. Hackenberg. And that's complete to Lewis. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first. Things up here going with some tempo. Again, it's Hackenberg. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for our visitors, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from San Diego.
Damn, 7 weeks for Miles Jack. 4 for D. Milliner. Fuck. So we're pretty much fucked for the next 8 weeks.